The feeling of not knowing right now where we're going to be next year, 2 years from now.
Some of co-worker is better than individual.
We can see dukkha, we experience it, we can see it, we can feel it. But underneath the iceberg, you can't see it. We did a workshop and developed this present sort of form of the Four Noble Truths, which is a style of social analysis using Buddhist concepts and also borrowing from Johann Galtung, who is very sympathetic to Buddhism and his ideas on structural violence and cultural violence. It's a workshop where we start with dukkha as the first noble truth and then move into the second noble truth, which is the cause of suffering, looking at structural and cultural violence. So we feel that one of the important aspects of this approach is that we start experientially. We start with suffering. So in a group context, we share our suffering and we share stories and tell stories, which is a different approach than other forms of kind of social analysis, which begin in analytical ways, using theory and structure at the beginning.
Especially if you select, you vote for the men who are like this, a lot of ego, feeling so arrogant, controlling, then you have that society that is
My workshops cover 3 areas of understanding. One is understanding society, understand suffering that caused by different institutions, that caused by different systems in society. For example, understand gender injustice, which is my special area, understand ethnic oppression, understand class oppression, understand oppression by a dictatorship government, or even you can try and understand ecological problems that is damaging. So that is understand society. But the second part is also understand oneself, understand the student, the learner, including facility, understand our strength, understand our limitation. And more than that is to understand how we internalize the messages in society, to learn how to be awakening or learn how to build or cultivate inner peace, because inner peace will help you to see yourself, to see your strength, to see the sufferings, to see your limitation. And then the inner peace will help you to also see how you are influenced by society, by family, by institution around you.
Some people say, I have an image of a tree. Some people say, I have a movement.
Process work is mean to work with awareness of people. We work with many channels of human, and we work with the disturbance or the disturber, everything that disturbs us. And process work believe that the solution of the problem or solution of the conflict will come from the disturber too. We will gain some new insight from the disturber.
So basically, process work can be applied to personal issue, personal conflicts, or interpersonal issue as well as group as well. So within these 2 days, we are working on a lot on personal issues, especially internal conflict.
To be dukkha, to have dukkha. The title of my workshop is Transforming Self, Transforming World. And it's all about the relationship between our own personal transformation, the individual transformation that Buddhism and other comparable spiritual traditions encourage. The relationship between that and the larger question that's so important today of social transformation or systemic transformation. What kinds of changes do we need to make in the economic and political system, for example? What kinds of new or changed institutions are necessary in order to really respond to the kinds of challenges that we face today? For a little while, but maybe not so very long, it doesn't fill up your sense of lack, right? So always more and more and more, right?